The Special Assistant to the President on Prosecution, Mr. Rokoy Obonoabla, has written to the Department of State Services and the Nigeria Police seeking the probe of an alleged peddler of false claim of the death of President Muhammadu Buhari. Acknowledgement copies of the separate letters addressed to the Director General of the DSS, Mr. Yusuf Bichi, and the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Ibrahim Idris. According to him, the act violated the provisions of Section 241A, B and 2A, B, CI, 2 of the Cybercrime Prohibition and Prevention Act, 2015. Offences under the said provision carry between 3 to 10 years imprisonment with or without fines ranging between N7M and N15M. In the light of the above, I respectfully urge you to investigate this matter, Obonoabla stated. Our correspondence search of the Facebook accounts of both Bishop Hazoric and the Fire Political Forum did not yield a positive result. Also, repeated attempts to contact the said Oric through a phone number supplied in the petitions as his were also futile. The repeated calls made to the telephone line indicated that the contact could not be reached. The legal provisions which the suspect allegedly flouted according to Obonoabla include 1. 24. 1. Any person who knowingly or intentionally sends a message or other matter by means of computer systems or network that a. is grossly offensive, pornographic or of an indecent, obscene or menacing character or causes any such message or matter to be so sent, or b. he knows to be false, for the purpose of causing annoyance, inconvenience, danger, obstruction, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, ill will or needless anxiety to another or causes such a message to be sent, commits an offence under this act and shall be liable on conviction to a fine of not more than N7M or imprisonment for a term of not more than 3 years or to both such fine and imprisonment. 2. Any person who knowingly or intentionally transmits or causes the transmission of any communication through a computer system or network-a, to bully, threaten or harass another person, where such communication places another person in fear of death, violence or bodily harm or to another person. b. Containing any threat to kidnap any person or any threat to harm the person of another, any demand or request for a ransom for the release of any kidnapped person, to extort from any person, firm, association or corporation, any money or other thing of value, or c. Containing any threat to harm the property or reputation of the addressee or of another or the reputation of a deceased person or any threat to accuse the addressee or any other person of a crime, to extort from any person, firm, association, or corporation, any money or other thing of value, commits an offence under this act and shall be liable on conviction